Periscope, what's good, everybody? It's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Come in the room quickly, invite some followers so we get started. Let's talk about it. What a real man looks like. I'm Pastor D, Senior Pastor, Unity Worship Center. Hello, Periscope. Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are having a blessed, beautiful evening. If you're not, you still got time for God to do whatever He promised. How's everybody doing today? Good evening to everybody. God bless each and every one of you. Hope you guys have had a productive and effective day on today. Blessings for Virginia. Hello, pretty Delta 19. How are you, my friend? Hello, everybody. Do me a favor. Everybody swipe up and invite to the left or to the right. Invite some followers, and we're going to get you guys taken care of. I'm going to do part two from yesterday. Yes, my friend, send me an email to unitywc.com, and I'll be glad to pray for you. Listen, I'm going to talk as you guys come into the room. Most of you should know if you register for any of our conferences, you should have got the email with this download on it also from both of those conferences. If you registered and you didn't get that email, please let me know and send us an email, and we'll make sure you get that link. So you guys didn't get it, my friend, send us a message so we can make sure if you register, we can check it. We sent it out to everybody. Most people did. So thank you again. Again, I'm Pastor D, Unity Worship Center. Again, swipe up and invite. Hit left to the right. Hit share. Y'all do me a favor. Share to Twitter. Share to Facebook. Share to all social media platforms. All right. Some people got the, yeah. Okay. God bless you. Bless you. If you're on for the first time, do me a favor and type for one. Hello, Quinosity. And I'm not going to be very long, but I don't want to hesitate. It's already 6:13. My little boy's about to be home, and I want to see him, all right? God bless each first time. Who was that, Scalloway? First timer? I missed that other name. I apologize. Thank you for being on for the first time. Thank you. Hello, Mother. I'm ready to get started. Ed Gutter. Well, it's first timers. Y'all follow me if you wish. Amen. I believe you might hit something that you like. Take a minute and hit that follow button and follow me. Hit that button at the bottom and follow me. And then we'll get started again. Thank you, newcomers, for coming. I'm Pastor D, Senior Pastor, Unity Worship Center. Thank God for each and every one of you, for real, on today, for what God is doing. I am not going to bless us and speak in Jesus' name. Well, God bless you, my friend. I'm not going to hesitate. I promise you. Let's get started. If you're ready, do me a favor. Type ready. Let's do it. Y'all follow me. What's going on, Motown? Let's do it. The rest of you get some people in the room. Let's make sure we started at least 100 people. We're ready then. So check it out. I did first part on yesterday. You call me Freddie? You look like you can get away with it. I'm playing. Listen, did the first part yesterday, and I want to just kind of go a little further from where I went yesterday. I did load it to YouTube, so if you want to go to YouTube and watch it, it's Pastor D. Lewis at YouTube. Go follow me on my social media channel, and you can get that video uploaded. I uploaded it on yesterday, time I got through with the broadcast. So please go and follow me on YouTube, Pastor D. Lewis. But check this out. I'm playing Durst 09. You know I'm joking with you. I'm playing with you. I was just messing with you. Listen, let's start out the gate. So a lot of times, ladies, you say, what does a real man? Hey, Jaleesa. What does a real man want? Or how does a real man look? And you ask those questions. But before I go there, a lot of times I kind of caution you ladies about yourselves. And like I said, to thine own self be true. A lot of times you need to be able to be in a position so you can ask God for something that you're capable and competent and qualified to receive yourself. And I know God can do exceedingly abundantly above all you can ask, think, dream, or imagine. But the first thing that you need to understand, a lot of times you are kind of detrimental to your own destiny and your dreams when it comes to Christ, because you want God to send you something that sometimes you're not even qualified to receive yet, or to send you someone where you haven't put yourself in the posture for God to kind of fill that void or vacancy in your life. And a lot of times you keep asking God to send me the man, or send me my Boaz, or send me the man for me, or send me the man that you have for me. But first thing that you need to do, hey, Queen Osity, you have to go this route. You got to be good yourself. Okay. Is that good enough, ladies? You got to be good within who you are. You And when you understand, when you can create your own. Okay? You don't need a man to build your world when you can create your own. Hear me clearly. I'm going to say it one more time. You don't need a man to build your world when you can create your own. I think I fixed the freezing, guys. There it is. And see, you need to understand something. You want this man to walk into your life and literally build you up. Hear me clearly. Build you up and take off everything from you. But you should be in the process where you already created that portion of your world anyway. You should already have the world picked out of what you want to do yourself before you encounter this man. So now he does not have to build anything for you because there's a life that you created for yourself. And that's the reason a lot of you settle for marginal men and suitable men, and you just get with somebody because you don't want to be a bridesmaid another day in your life, my friend. It's because you haven't built anything of your own or created a life that's even pleasing to you. So you look at this man as the next comer or the next hustle or the next man that's going to get you out of the atrocities that you're in because you don't like where you are yourself, and then you expect him to actually come into your life and change you. And it just don't work like that, ladies. All right. And I know a lot of men, they come in, they sweep you off the feet and they come and take care of everything. That happens sometimes. I get it. But for a lot of you, it's not going to happen that way. And you have to be in a position in your own life where you are good with you. Take care of you. You've built things yourself. You've made progress in areas of your life, emotionally, spiritually, financially, yourself. And now when he comes into your life, he knows he can't come and step to you any kind of way because you're a woman of character. You're a woman of dignity. You're an educated woman, or you're a woman that has business acumen. You're not a woman that's trying to live off the system. He knows what he's encountering. That's why some of you get frustrated because now you have the sorriest men walk up to you and ask you for your number, and you get upset about the fact that they're looking at you or they asking you for your number. But you got to understand something. What are you portraying as a woman for these scrubs to ask you for your information? Oh, I know y'all don't like that. But why are they so comfortable coming to you? Why are they so comfortable asking you out? Why are they so comfortable? You have to set the tone, my friend. It's something that's attracted them to you. You, ladies, hear me clearly, have to set the tone out the gate with any man when he comes around. If he walks up to you, you set the tone when he asks you for your number. Hear me clearly, okay? You set the tone. When he comes and asks you for your name, the tone is set immediately, okay? It doesn't mean that some of them are confident, because most of the men that's coming around you are some of the same exes and trifling men that came back to you, my friend, from your past. And it's more spiritual warfare than you think it is, because y'all got to understand something. The enemy loves to come back at you with things that you liked and things that you wanted in your past. I know y'all know I'm telling the truth on today. That's why sometimes when you get over one soul tie, the same type of man comes back and introduces, and it looks appealing out the gate. It looks good out the gate. It looks great out the gate. And then you see yourself kind of repeating the same cycle that you did before. And you said, this man act just like my ex act, because the enemy wants to keep you boxed in with the same spirits that were attracted to you before. That's why I'm going to say this, and I got to move forward. You got to be a discerning woman. You need to understand, all right, when the devil walks into your face, that this is the devil. This is who this man is. And I want to say it again. You don't need him to build your world. You have to create your own. And they know they can't step to you any kind of way. I'm talking about godly men especially, because you have something that you've built. You got something that they have to live up to a standard. Oh, I just said a mouthful, because a lot of ladies, some of you, God bless, my followers not like that, but the other people, are y'all hearing me? Don't have standards. They don't have standards. They mix and mingle back and forth. They have no standards. They go to church, and a lot of times God is saying, I'm not going to give you this man now, because what you're going to do, you're going to relegate me to a weekend visitation if I send this man to you, because all you want is the man. And if I give this man to you, you are going to forget about who I am. That's not what God wants sometimes. Sometimes God will put you in a season of singleness, my friends, to the point now where he wants you to get so saturated and inundated with him where you're not even, watch this, y'all, worried about a date. Oh, see, can most of you really say that on today? You're not worried about a man. You're not praying for God to send you no husband. God, if you don't, I don't care. I'm good with being with me, God. And then when you get it out your mind, that's when God works it out for you. And that's what you got to see. God, I'm not worried about it. I'm good being by myself. I'm good going to the grocery store and cooking for myself. Matter of fact, I can cook food for a week, boy. I ain't got to share with nobody because I'm good with being by myself, my friend. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. And then when you're not praying about it and worrying about it, that's when God steps in and he introduces you to someone. Watch this, my friend, that's equally yoked with you. Because most of you can testify. Because let's be real at the gate, all right? Take the pastor head off. Y'all take y'all heads off. A lot of you dated people. Watch this, y'all. You've dated men for the simple fact that you was lonely. And y'all gonna lie and say, no, what I mean, Pastor D, stop lying. I know better, okay? You just got with somebody. You know you ain't like that boy. You know he was nothing. You knew he wasn't going nowhere, but you wanted to go out. I get messages all the time, Pastor D, I want to go out to dinner. I want to go get me some pizza. Boo, buy your own pizza. Pastor D, no, you don't need that, okay? You need to be so, watch this, y'all, saturated with the Spirit of God. I want y'all to understand something. One more time. Here go the Real Talk Moment. I'm reintroducing a lot of this stuff so I can put it back on YouTube, FYI. Singleness is never a curse. Marriage is never. All right, that's too much truth, my friend. Marriage will never be the cure-all. Let's say it this way. Marriage is not a fire extinguisher. Marriage will not put out their nasty tendencies or who they are, my friends, just because they put a ring on your finger. And y'all need to understand that. It will not change somebody, my friend, just because they walk down the aisle with you. And now, if you now sweep under the rug the underlying issues that this person has, and you act like it does not exist, and you act like they are not this person because now they are married to you. You are on the modicum, I'm married now. See, you thought now covenant would change them. Ooh, somebody put that on a t-shirt. Covenant itself does not change them. It means you are now right standing with God. You are pleasing to God. Does not mean they're changing them. If God does not change this person before you marry this man or this woman, I assure you a lot of times what they do, they'll do things to please you and then revert back to who they were because now they got what they wanted. And now you got the ring on your finger because now you think you got you something and you'll sit around and go, oh, no. You better understand something, okay? The enemy is very cunning and he's very skilled. Let me move on, all right? I don't want to stay there. Check this out, all right? A real man, number one. Y'all do me a favor and type of one. Type of one if you're on here, all right? A real man, watch this, y'all, does not just walk into his life or his wife's or his partner's life or his fiance's life, all right, to just fulfill her sexually. He fulfills her mentally, okay? Did that make sense to anybody? He fulfills her mentally. I can't see in the comments, y'all, so I'm still talking. So y'all keep talking to me. He fulfills her mentally. So watch this, y'all. He knows, and you should know, my friend, that the majority of the time in any relationship is spent doing non-physical and non-sexual things, okay? You need to understand that in a relationship, most of the relationship, my friend, is spent doing non-physical things and non-sexual things. So now he knows that he's not going to be whispering to you how beautiful you are all times of the night. He's not going to be making hot passionate love all times of the night, my friend. Yo, stop getting it twisted that you think that's going to just happen in the marriage. What you need to understand that this man is going to display his sensitivity and his awareness and his intelligence to you. Watch this, y'all. And his actions are going to be timely, and genuine in its regard. So he understands he's not just out for sex with you. He's out now to fulfill you mentally. You need to have stimulating conversations with this man. If the boy can't spell his name, why are you with him? Ooh, are y'all hearing me on today? And y'all got to understand when it comes to some things in your life, this man cannot just be a man around that wants to sleep with you. You go, your real talk mama, RTM, check this out. Here it is. All right. So let's say you get married. You swinging from the chandeliers on your honeymoon. Okay, boo, do your thing. Y'all playing Tarzan and Jane. I don't care what y'all playing, Grape Ape and I don't know, whatever. Y'all stop doing this crazy stuff. Cops and robbers, you're married now. But you need to understand something. After all that loving comes a whole lot of living. And you better understand that all the sex that you want to have is not going to pay any of the bills in your house. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. It's not going to put gas in your car. It's not going to get your kids' school clothes. And you got to understand the difference, my friend, that now there has to be something mentally done that needs to be fulfilled in your relationship. And when that's done, my friend, when that's done mentally, you would understand. Okay, you would understand that there is a whole lot of living after all that good loving. All right, y'all catch that. All right, y'all catch that. If y'all don't catch it, y'all catch it on 20. So what happens is this now. So he fulfills you, my friends. He fulfills you mentally. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to the next one. All right. Okay, a real man. Here it is, y'all. A real man speaks his mind. All right. You need a man that speaks his mind to you, all right? He speaks his mind, and what he does, my friend, he'll speak it without fear or reservation. And then he'll speak it in love, even though sometimes you understand, hear me clearly, y'all, that it may hurt your feelings sometimes. Y'all need to stop asking these men all the time, do I look fat in this dress? Boo, you knew how you look when you put the dress on. A man needs to be honest with you. And I know in relationships, a lot of time you say yes or you look great in it because you try to keep the peace. But a real man needs to speak his mind. Watch this, y'all. Here it is now. A real man, y'all better hear me today. He will not debate you on topics he knows are going to cause him to lose his cool. Ooh, any man on here? He's not going to debate his woman on topics that are going to cause him to lose his cool. He ain't going to sit there and debate you on how to, play basketball and you just saying stuff to get a rise out. No, he's not going to debate you on, combing his daughter's hair or stupid stuff because he knows some things that you may know that maybe you know it a little better than him, but he's not going to debate you on things that's going to cause him to lose his cool. He's going to be straightforward. He's going to be comfortable talking to you. Watch this, y'all, because he treats you as his equal. Ladies, if you are with a man and if you get a man that tells you, I'm the man, you're going to do what I say, you're going to go where I go, you're going to do and you're going to act this way. This is a man that has a spirit of manipulation and self-control and control. Okay, he has control problems because a man should not try to control you. If he loves you, the love itself is going to bring a measure of control in of itself. OK, you're going to do things for him because you love him. You're going to be there for him because you love him. But any man that wants to put his hands around everything in the relationship is a man that wants to manipulate every aspect of the relationship. And he's a man that has control problems. OK, here it is, y'all. Now he's a man that loves you so much. Now here it is. You need to see how he treats other women in his circle, his mother, his siblings, his sister, or how he treats these women. Because now when he meets you, he's not going to treat you indifferent because he treats women with proper respect. If he's a man that curses out his mother or his sisters, or he's a man that acts in that regard, he's a man, hear me clearly, my friends, he's a man that treats women badly. He's a man that you need to remove yourself from. Watch this, y'all. He is not a yes man. Somebody type that back in the comment section. He is not a yes man. Did I ask y'all to invite y'all followers? He is not a yes man. I'm going to say it one more time. He is not a yes man. He does not just do what you tell him to do because you want him to say yes. He makes sound decisions. He makes godly decisions, my friend. And then with his decisions, here is the next one, okay? He is a decision maker and he takes responsibility for his actions and his decisions, okay? Which means he does not shift blame to other people. He does not shift blame to you when he makes a decision, especially his partner or his wife or his fiance. He does not try to defend the mistakes. He makes the mistakes. He owns up to the mistakes, okay? He acknowledges when he makes a mistake, and here's the shout of the day, my friend. He apologizes for the mistakes that he makes. He learns from it. He works on the mistake. He moves on from the mistake. He is teachable. He does not want to repeat the same mistake again. He is a man that's not afraid, I'm sorry, man, to say I'm sorry. Y'all say, oh, Pastor D, I just threw my wig. What in the world? What? My husband don't never say he's sorry. He's a man that's not afraid to say he's sorry. Saying he's sorry because he is so submissive to the Spirit of God is no big deal to him. It's not shaking heaven and earth. He knows that now he's submitted to the Spirit of God, and he can tell you that he's sorry. Watch this, y'all. It does not make him any less of a man to say it. He's not a weak, puny, impotent, weak man. If he tells you he's sorry, he understands that he makes mistakes. And now, to demonstrate the same love that Christ gave him, to demonstrate the same grace that Christ has given him, he's a man of integrity, confident, and courage. Watch this, y'all. And he admits his faults, and he goes and he seeks direction to correct them. So I'm going to back it up and say it this way. Hear me clearly. He surrounds himself around people of influence, around people that may be a little step above him in their walk with Christ, or someone that has been in this thing maybe a little longer than he has, and he now seeks wise counsel and godly advice from people that may have repeated some of the same mistakes that he has. And when they now give him sound advice or wise advice, he does not shun the advice of others. He surrounds himself not around his boys, but maybe some godly counsel, maybe a pastor, maybe a spiritual influence that will give him a swift kick in the butt and say, hey, you can't do her like that. You can't say that. You can't act that way. You can't go that way. You can't treat her like that, man. All right. And so he looks at that counsel and he accepts correction, my friend, whether it hurts his feelings or not, because he's willing to learn. Anytime you got a man that when they make a mistake and their default response is lying about it, you already know the truth. The default response is trying to conceal it and hide it from you. The default response is trying to act like it did not exist. And then what they do, they get in an argument with you and they turn the tables on something you did 5 years ago. They get you in your emotions, ladies. Y'all got to know the game. And you upset and frustrated about something that happened 5 years ago. He's now evaded the underlying issues that you need to deal with. And then you walking around the house and you acting like it didn't happen. And now you over there cooking the boy a sandwich and you in the kitchen doing something else. And now the issues never were dealt with. But if he's a man of integrity, he will admit the mistake and he will deal and confront these mistakes head on, my friend. All right. That's what y'all need. See, you need to be in a season of your life where you can depend on a man, not a boy. And some of you are with boys, all right? You are dating boys. You are married to some boys. I'm sorry, all of them are not men. Some of them are boys. I got a lot of good men on my scope tonight. But a lot of you, some of you have dated boys. You need a tough, rough man, all right? Rough in the word. Rough, okay, against the enemy, my friend. He's not out there putting slugs and shooting bullets at everybody and wearing 8 holes in his mouth. He knows that the enemy is going to come against you. He knows that the enemy is going to come against your house and come against your children. So he's just not a man that looks good, but he's a man that can get ugly for Christ and open up his mouth and learn how to pray. That's the type of man that you need. I got to move on, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So he treats you with respect. Give me 10 minutes and I'm done. If he doesn't respect you, he ain't a man, period. Let's move on to the next one, okay? A real man understands that greater happiness is in helping others and not himself, okay? Helping others and not himself. I did a couple of these on yesterday, and I'm moving to the last couple, so I'm going to go through it quickly, all right? Watch this, y'all. Here, a real man, okay, doesn't stand still while the world passes him by. He continually pushes himself. He has some drive, some ambition, some goals about his life. Okay? He's not that man that's going to walk into your life, and he's not that man that's going to stay around you. He's not going to be that man, and 5 years later, boo, he's selling CDs at the trunk. Boy, you ain't sold but 2 CDs. You need to get you another business plan. They're just not working. Because, brothers, I'm going to bless y'all and tell y'all this so y'all can catch it clearly. A woman will live with you in a cardboard box, boo, if she know you got a plan to get her out that box, my friend. At least get her a duplex cardboard box. I'm playing, y'all. Just an example. She will deal with you and she will live with you and love you, man. When you ain't got nothing, as long as you got some plans and some ambitions and some dreams. And you watch this, y'all. You're not just talking about it, but you are putting your faith into action and you are pursuing the things that God wants for you. She knows one day, we may not have it now, but my baby will work. My baby will go out there and bust tables. He will work at Walmart. He'll cut the grass. He'll do something. Oh, y'all hear me? To take care of this house. And that's the type of man you have to be. When the world passes you by, oh, I lost a job, get another job. You got a family to take care of. Oh, no. We don't have time to cry about this. You got family to take care of. You got children that need to be fed. You got, a wife that like to be cute, my friend, okay? She want to get her hair done. They say did, but y'all know how y'all act. She wants to get her hair done. She wants to get her nails done every now and then. And so you have to be that man that has to step up continually. And when things happen and go awry in your house, you can't be that man that's sitting there crying about it. You got to be a man that's tough. You got to be a man that steps up your game. You got to be a man that moves on. The world cannot pass you by. When it tries to pass you by, boo, you move with it and you continually push yourself to be greater. Ladies, you got to have a man. Men on here, you are beautiful, wonderful men of God, but you got to continually push yourself because the enemy wants to kill men. Black men, especially y'all too as well. He wants to take you out. That's why now you're having all these attacks in society, police officers and things are going on. Listen, the enemy wants to kill men and take you out of here. But you need a man that can stand up for your house, stand up for your children, stand up against the enemy. He doesn't pray tepid and lukewarm prayers because he know he dealing with a woman that's fly, that slay all day. She cute, but watch this, y'all. She's not just dressed the part. She wears a Bible as an accessory to her wardrobe. Ooh, preach, Pastor. I ain't trying to preach to y'all, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. So she ain't just cute, and he knows he can't deal with the devil in a cute way. He knows at the end of the day, he has to go and plead the blood of Jesus in his house. While his wife is asleep, he is putting oil on the wall. He praying against spirits that's trying to attack his home, that's trying to attack his children. He does not sit idly by, but he pushes himself continually to be great. Watch this, y'all. Not just for his wife, but for his generation and his kids, my friend, because he knows that he has to leave them an inheritance of some good money. Yeah, you need to leave them money, but he leaves them an inheritance of a relationship with God first, my friend. So he pushes himself. Fourthly, he is a leader. He is a leader in every aspect of his life, whether that means his family, his friends, or in general, okay? He's a leader, but he go the shout of the day. Y'all not going to like it, man, but he can also follow. Oh, Pastor D, you're blessing them better than they responded. I thought y'all was going to invite me. Y'all should have invited some more people. But he can also follow. Watch this, y'all. The world's not going to work if he try to lead every aspect of the world. There are some times when God's going to call him to be a follower. Y'all not going to like what I'm going to say, man, but y'all catch it either way. There are some times in your life where when God places that right woman in your life, you should lean on her for some advice. Back it up, Pastor D. They don't like it. I'm going to say it again. There are plenty of instances when God put this woman in your life to be help to you. Don't you be so dogmatic in your approach, my friend, and archaic in your thinking, where you don't lean on this woman for some advice sometimes. There are some issues and some things you need to discuss with this woman. Yeah, there are some situations that she may be well versed in and she can deal with it better than you can. Don't you be like that in your approach where you just have this woman looking cute, but now she don't even know how to, spell her name. No, she needs to be a woman as well, that there are some times where she makes advice or sound decisions in the house where you actually follow what she says. Oh, you don't like that, do you? Because guess what? If you follow what she says, it still makes you the leader. You chose to do it. Okay, maybe they missed what I just said. You need to have a woman, okay, that depends on the Spirit of Christ as well. I said, baby, I don't think we need to do that. I don't think we need to go that route, baby. I don't think that's a good decision. And she's so in tune with the Spirit, you already know the answer, but now she is now confirming something that Christ has already said to you, my friend. Let me move on, my friend, okay? Check this out. You need a man. I'm going to say it one more time. that's willing to fight for his family, okay? That's willing to fight for his family and protect his family. And I'm not talking about physically, I'm talking about with the word of God as well. But every now and then, you need to know how to put them hands up. Y'all want to be saved? Y'all see how close I got to the camera? Every now and then, you need a boy that got some hands. Okay, anyway. Yeah. You need a boy that can swing a punch. Anyway, I'm not saying go to jail, but if somebody come at you, he better know how to defend anyway. So y'all got the, you don't need no man. Y'all saw that? You don't need no man fighting like that. No. Ain't no bishops on here, nobody. I'm going to say it again. You need a man that can defend you. Yes, you do. Defend you. Okay? And I'm not saying he got to listen, but it will help if he can defend you. If somebody come in and they come and try to kidnap you and all the children, this man better be strong enough to take a bullet. Brothers, that's your job. You should be the one that dies for this person. You should be the one, if they come and they wrap you all up and they say one of y'all got to die, your husband better say, shoot me first, leave my family alone, let them go. If your husband say, well, somebody got to live to tell a story, boo, hey, take her out. I mean, I'm good. I mean, hey, you got a weak, sorry man. I know it sounds funny, but y'all know I'm telling the truth, okay? He needs to learn how to defend you. Watch this, y'all. Here it is, y'all. Here it is. He does whatever it takes to keep his family safe. I know I'm telling the truth. He does whatever it takes to keep his family safe. Some of y'all asking who I am. Pastor D, Unity Worship Center, Shreveport, Louisiana. If y'all not follow me now. All right? Give me 5 minutes and I'm done. He does whatever it takes to keep his family safe, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, watch this, y'all. I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to stay long. You need a man that can laugh at himself. Back it up, Pastor D. You need a man that can laugh at himself. That can laugh at some of the stupid mistakes that he made, but he can laugh at himself. You need a man that's not so serious. Ladies, you need a man that can make you laugh. Life is tough enough, but you need a man that can make you smile. You need a man that can make you laugh. You need a man that can make you chuckle at yourself. You need a man that can joke with you and play with you, because this man is supposed to be your best friend, okay? You need a man that you can share all your intimate secrets with. You can talk to this man and you know he's not going to use them against you. He's not going to try to expose all your frailties. You need a man that can make you smile and a man that can make you laugh. And the problem with some of the men that you are dating now, if you are dating this man and you're doing more crying than laughing, cut it quick. You need to cut it. Yeah, some of y'all in some bad situations, you need to cut it. Some of y'all need to cut some of this stuff, okay? You're upset every day that you wake up. Well, you want to kill the boy. Don't you go and marry someone that does not keep you laughing at some of the things that are going on in this world, that are going on with your house. You need a man that can make you laugh, and he laughs at himself. Watch this, y'all. I'm going to say this because some of y'all need me to say it. It ain't on my notes somewhere. But you need a real man that takes pride in his appearance. Woo! Pastor D, you just y'all speaking in tongues. I know y'all going crazy now. Y'all wanted me to say that one, didn't y'all? He needs to take pride in his appearance and his hygiene. Okay, all right. Let's just put a quarter in the meter and park here for about 2 seconds, okay? More than 2 seconds. That's hyperbole. So, Lord, I ain't trying to lie, but I'm going to stay here longer than 2 seconds. Brothers, some of y'all got a problem looking like y'all sing with the mighty clouds of joy. Brother, it is not 1983 no more. Y'all got to stop wearing these Easter pastel suits on Sunday. Okay? Y'all got, listen, there ain't no reason for y'all to be wearing bunny colored suits. Y'all look like the pastel bunny. Y'all got to do better. I'm sorry. God, right? Everybody bow your heads. We finna pray about this spirit. It's a spirit, y'all. That's a spirit, y'all. That's an Easter spirit. That's religion. Y'all go to the store. Y'all pass out the clean cut suit, you know, the earth tone with a nice suit. You go get the highlighter pink suit. What? And you wear it, and then you buy pink shoes to wear with it. And then you don't know not to put black socks on with white shoes. Y'all need help. You got to take pride in your appearance. I'm sorry, ladies, but it's some of y'all men. Because if I get on some of y'all pages, they wearing some of this mess. I'm saying they got to take pride in how they look. Because now they are the leader of the family and they reflect you, ladies. But brothers, the problem with some of you is this. You need to let your lady pick out your clothes because you just don't know what to wear. You listen. An iron can be your best friend if you let it. It can be. You need to know the difference. Every shoe don't go with certain things. Take pride in your appearance. When you go out to a ministry or church, sometimes put a suit on. You don't have to wear a suit every time. But if you dress casual where you are appealing. I seen some of my brothers, I got on them too. They came to church, looked like they slept in what they wore to church. The devil is a lie. I said, don't y'all come up in my service looking like that no more. You can dress casual, but can you iron your clothes? Be prideful in your appearance, ladies and gentlemen, okay? He loves the way he looks, all right? And he lives his life that way. He's not shallow or superficial, but he does know how to put on a tie every now and then. If you go take a picture, at least to make the boy look the part. I'm telling y'all the truth, okay? He's not ashamed of who he is, what he does, or how he looks, but he's trying to evolve and change the appearance. Listen, you can't live in the 90s, my friend. 1990s is over. You got suits, and you wearing and mixing and matching suits from 10 Easters ago. You got on a suit from 87 and 95. No, man, you can't do that. You got to take some pride in your... Okay, y'all heard my voice? My voice completely changed. I'm sorry, but my Lord... And then you post it. Get to the next point, Pastor D. They don't like it. You post it on Facebook. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, let's move on to the last one. I'm done. A man has fears, but he isn't ruled by them. He has fears, but he isn't ruled by them. Okay? He understands. He has some fears, but he's not ruled by them. Okay? He doesn't let his fears stop him. He doesn't have a spirit of fear. And nothing can stop what God has for him, okay? And I got to get off of here, all right? The last one is this. A man does what is necessary, even if it's the hardest decision or an unpopular decision. When you are with a man of God and he's listening to God, he's going to make some unpopular decisions that maybe frustrate you as a woman, but you got to trust the voice of God that's speaking to him. A godly man. All right. But then let's flip it. Maybe he's not godly because some of you women, all your men are not in church. And you need to understand that there are some sound decisions that he needs to make as a man. Ladies, there are times where you got to pull back and allow him to be a man. OK, and allow him to take that God-given role that he has. OK, and then when he does that, he'll make sound decisions and godly decisions as appropriate, unto God. One of the things, and I'm done. One of the things that you need to understand, though, ladies, I assure you, a lot of times you got to take your hands off of things. And now you are, a woman that has a lot going on, but sometimes you got to pull back and pull the reins back and allow him to do some things. There are some issues in your home you got to allow him, hear me clearly, to make a mistake and fail at, because he needs to learn to be a good decision maker, right? And there are some decisions he's going to make, he's going to completely fall on his face, all right? But you got to understand, you have to let him be a man. He ain't one of them fairy tale fun boys like I told you on yesterday. He's a man. He wants to learn from his mistakes, and then there are sometimes he'll submit to the fact that you may know more than him. And the last thing is this, y'all got to understand, one of the ones I said on yesterday, because of the type of man he is, he has fears, but watch this, y'all, he's not ruled by them. And then this, here it is, y'all. A man thrives on competition. Watch me, y'all. He thrives on competition. Any real man will tell you that they like competition. So let me start out the gate. First of all, that's why some men won't leave you alone, because you are now making it hard for them to get it. Oh, I know y'all don't like that. And there are men that like competition because they like trying to get something they know they can't have. Pastor D, you just told me a whole lot. That's why that boy won't leave me. That's why men like competition. They like to fight. They like to chase, and they get it. I'm going to tell y'all this. If you making it that easy for them, and you say, y'all, you going to respect me after we sleep together on the first date, he ain't going to respect you. You got to give him something to fight for. And now, if he fights to get you, He gonna fight to keep you. I promise you, women, if he fights for the relationship in the beginning to be with you and you make it hard for him, listen, you're not trying to be hard to get, but you know this ain't easy, boo. You can't just come step to me any kind of way. He's gonna fight to keep you because you gave him something to compete for. He's in competition, my friend, here in this regard, all right? But he's not in competition with you. Does that make sense to you? He does not compete with you as a woman or his wife or his date or fiance. He compliments you. But the competition comes in him in this regard. Here's the competition, okay? And it's not such a bad thing, but I, as a man, I should see what another man is doing for his family, and it should drive and motivate something on the inside of me to make sure I'm doing the same thing towards mine. Man, you take care of, like, man, I got to do better. Are you seeing? It's some competition that we're going to always have. And I think that's where we kind of mold it and shape it in the right mode where we're going, okay? Where we compete on this end where we want to make sure that our families are taken care of. And he does that. Man, what you doing? And see, that's a good thing, okay? But you need a man that does not settle for where his family is, and he does not just rest on his laurels, my friend. He does not just sit on his blessed assurance. So I catch that, on his blessed assurance, and not go out and try to better the life of his family, of his children, and people around him. He's a man of generosity, a man of courage, dignity, and valor. These are the type of men that you need to get. I might do a part 3 tomorrow because I got more, but I got to stop. But I want to bless you and tell you ladies this, okay? You need to understand this is the season where God is removing things that invalidate his glory and his promise away from you. This is the season where you cannot just sit back and suffer through it and settle for it. This is the season where God is now trying to expose things in your life and conceal and reveal and take the covering off of some of the things and some of the people you're around. Everybody can't ride with you. You got to understand that, all right? You need to understand what God is trying to tell a lot of you. He's trying to show you, but you cannot sit back and be stuck on stupid, sitting there and acting like some things are going to change and they're not going to change, all right? And I need to encourage you. You don't have to stay around someone that cheated on you 15, 20 times. I'm sorry. God told you to stay, a couple times, but the shadow of the day is this. The problem with a lot of you is this. And some of the bad relationships and the toxic relationship that you endured is this. God told you to forgive them. He didn't tell you to take them back. I'm Pastor D. I'm out of time, but I'm not out of word. Follow me if you're not following me. Go on YouTube. I'm going to load this quickly to YouTube tonight. Pastor D. Lewis on Twitter. Pastor D. Lewis on Instagram. Detrius Lewis on Facebook. But that's the issue with some of you. God did not tell you to take them back. He said, get it right with me, forgive them, cut your losses, and move on with your life. But you took them back. You kept going back. You kept on going back with them. You kept messing up again. It was a soul tie you couldn't even rid yourself of. You kept on messing around. You kept going back. And nothing was going to come of it. You were not going to be with this person. But today, you need to send a couple of text messages, my friend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I've done. I accept your apology, blah, blah, blah. Don't respond. You owe me no explanation. It's time for me to move on. When you get that strength that God gives you, when you get that fervor that God really gives you, you would never let people, all right, build or reside in your home, in your mind, another day, because you know the fervor and you know the anointing that God placed on your life. You won't let people make you have a bad day, because you know what God has instilled and placed in you. I love y'all, Periscope. I'm done. I can't see none of the comments at the bottom no more. So if y'all talking to me, shoot me a message. If y'all ask for prayer requests, send me a message. If y'all want me to do whatever, send me a message, because I can't see anything at the bottom. God bless, but it's all right. I didn't stop the broadcast. I guess it'll fix itself at the end. But I love y'all. Follow me again if y'all not follow me. First timers, do me a favor because I can watch the rebroadcast. Would y'all type a 1 if you're on for the first time? Type a 1 for the first time. And show me that you're on for the first time. I love y'all for doing that. Thank y'all. And if y'all would do me one more favor at the end, if y'all would all hit share and share so a lot of people can watch the replay, please do that now. And if you don't know how to share, swipe left to right and hit share the Twitter, share the Facebook. Galaxy user, Samsung user, swipe up and hit share as well, up to down. Okay. I love y'all Periscope. Y'all do that for me. If I'm missing something, God bless you. Well, last thing I can show y'all this shirt. Y'all trying to order it. This is the last thing. It says I'm not stuck up. I'm selected. Send an email to unityworshipcenter@yahoo.com. Don't go to my website. Send an email, unityworshipcenter@yahoo.com. Send your information. Order this shirt. It'd be a blessing to you. Let my shirt do the talking. I love y'all Periscope. Pastor D, I'm out of time, but I'm not out of word. I'll be back. All right. Not on the ones and twos. I'll talk to y'all later, alligator. Out the way, crocodile. Bye.